What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, Jared? Quick demo video for you for your the Seven Chambers and Veracity Labs MoM, the Magic and Myth Luke Hero Saber. Got this all done. I actually sat down earlier to make this demo. Everything in the Saber was working fine, but then during the demo, something happened to the board and I lost smooth swing. So I spent, I've been troubleshooting this for the last couple hours. That's part of the reason why I do these demos. So I mean, I test them off camera and then I go through them in detail one more time to make sure nothing's wrong with them. And I caught something there, but it's all good now. I tested it some more after I fixed it, and we're good to go, right? Install with a Proffie 2-button setup. So your back switch here is your activation. Your front switch is your auxiliary. You've got CC sabers in here for your lit PCB. This has the helper board in it, and then it also has the reveal board. So what you want to do is slide down this clamp. It is tight, but I left it like that so it doesn't slide out on you. But when you slide this back, you can see the reveal board, and then you see over here your kill switch, right? And that'll come into play later. We'll go ahead and slide that back on. The saber comes apart in several different pieces. So first one is the grenade section right here. When you unscrew that, this is where your battery goes. So you got a removable battery. Spring side in here, right? You got a 7-pin PCB right here that makes contact with this blade side PCB that's inside the grenade section. This piece is floating in here. It's not glued down. I don't like to glue these if I can get away with it. So if you feel it kind of moving, that's fine. It's like that on purpose. This will actually push up against it and it will lock everything down and it will do exactly what it's supposed to do. So we'll throw a battery in this guy real quick. It's not going to turn on because we've got the kill switch off. Your battery just clips in there, just like that. And then you just take this and screw it right on. Now you can get to your board in the back a few different ways, or actually 2 different ways, right? You can take this piece off right here, which is what I typically do. This has your speaker pod in it. This is holding a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. And then when you look in there, easy access to your micro USB, your SD card, and then these are your pogo pins for your speaker, right? And we'll screw this back in. If you didn't want to do it that way, you could take apart this entire assembly piece right here. This all comes off. And this might be easier to get to your board too, right? Just a personal preference, but either way works. You can pop that off and your board's right here. So either way, but if you don't want to get to your board or you don't have to get to your board, you don't even have to mess with this back here. We'll go ahead and tighten this down. Take this clamp card and slide it back. And then we want to flip our kill switch.
I feel the conflict within you. Let go of your hate.
So I got your blinkies going back and forth, right, until we hit activation. And the green stays on and the red goes off. Auxiliary up here. And then to play your soundtracks on each, it's just one long press on the activation. And I'll do the same thing to turn it off. A long press on the activation and it'll turn right off. So I have a recessed blade here because I accidentally made you one. I didn't realize you didn't want one. You were just asking if I made them. For some reason I had it in my mind that I needed to make one, but it's no big deal. I've got a blade to test the saber, right? What you want to do is unscrew this piece right here first. Once you do that, you'll need to come over here and back up your blade retention just a bit. So we'll do that now. Get it out of the blade socket. Then you can take this piece and put it over your blade so that we can put our blade in here. Oops. And then we'll take this and screw it back down. Oh, sorry. Put your blade in and then tighten your blade retention screw first. And then once we do that, we can slide this piece down and screw it into place. It's a little bit of a process, but it's not bad. If you don't have your blade retention tightened all the way on your blade, this won't screw in all the way. So you got to make sure you kind of, bite down on that blade a little bit. You're not going to hurt it. Now we've got the blade in. We'll go to a red for the father B2. I think I was doing some color changing when I was testing this guy. You got 4 sound fonts on here. Oh, this one might be the father actually. Yeah, this one's it. Good flash on clash.
Go away!
Grumpy uncle. The blade lock up right here.
Ben Kenobi? Luke Skywalker.
Oh, we're going to change this back to green. Just like that.
Go away!
And that's all the sound fonts on there. So we'll just go over taking the battery out now. We'll go ahead and take the blade out. So again, we'll twist this emitter piece off. Back up your blade retention screw and your blade should pop right out. If you're going to screw the blade in because it's tight, always go clockwise like you're tightening it, because the emitter is tightened down pretty tight, but it is twisted on, so you don't want to go counterclockwise like you're loosening it. If you're putting in something in there that's super tight, this piece might come loose, so just keep that tight. And we'll put this back on. And we'll come over here and we'll slide the clamp car down and we'll kill the power so you can see that the switch is working properly. When we flip it, the control box goes off. And then we'll just take our blade or our battery out, which you can leave it in if you want to, since you have the kill key or the kill switch. But if you want to take it out, you should be able to pop it out with your finger just like that. And that's it. That's pretty much your MoM. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, this will go out in the mail to you tomorrow. Thanks.